I'm Darren Lewis. I work for the Daily Mirror, and you'll have heard a lot of tips in terms of getting into the industry. I'll give you a couple more. One of them is consistency. If you want to get into the industry, then you give yourself the best chance of being able to, if you are producing content yourself on a regular basis, whether it's blogging, whether it's vlogging. You don't just give yourself an opportunity, but you help yourself to get better as well. You give yourself the chance to make mistakes. You'll look back at your work and you'll see what the areas are where you can improve, and you'll be surprised. You might do something and then 3 months later look back at it and see that actually it could have been better doing it in a different way. You might reread something and see that perhaps you've been a bit too verbose and a bit less concise than you should be. Um, there are all sorts of advantages to being consistent. The other thing I would suggest is preparation. There are lots of people who want to get into big media platforms, but what preparation have you put together in order to do that? And that falls into the remit of consistency, because if you are doing that work behind the scenes and somebody comes along and says, we're interested in what you're doing, or if you apply for a job and you're asked, okay, what have you done before? You have a body of work to be able to produce for a potential employer. And the last thing I would say is flexibility. Don't just think in terms of one platform. We're in a digital media space now, so you've got to think multi-platform. You've got to be somebody who's prepared to be on camera as well as I say on camera. You've got to be somebody who can be prepared to produce content for a digital as well as a print audience as well.